Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Planescape Torment.
Done.
I am your host, MeleeWizard, and last time we completed the quest for the lady up there, and we ended up getting a key. So let's see what happens. He snatches the key from your hand. He turns it over, nodding all the while. Good. Good.
Updated my journal.
You can escape through portals. Poof. Okay. Where are those portals then? Portals everywhere. You want out, you go to arch on first floor, northwest room. You need finger bone, shape of crook. He holds up his index finger and bends it into a crook. When you have key, go to arch. Jump to secret crypt and can escape from there. Secret escape route. You can rest there.
Updated my journal.
Must be one around somewhere. Look in storage rooms on upper floor. Maybe there. Okay. Alright then. Up we go.
All right.
So... let's see, what did I have? That's an arm. I'm wondering if it's referring to the pry bar, maybe. Yeah, I'd already done that one. L.
Forced it.
Haha.
Open.
Corpse fly charm, bone charm. +2 armor class, resistance. Okay. Invokes Swarm Curse? This corpse fly looks like it was frozen. It appears to be dead, but you can't be sure. The magic contained within the charm is activated when the insect is consumed. When swallowed, the recipient suddenly becomes extremely nauseous. A few seconds later, the charmed individual expels a stream of insects from their nose and mouth. Provided the charmed individual can keep their wits about them after the casting, the caster can send this cloud to attack a target. Okay. Ah, bring Mort over with me. So I hadn't been here.
Failed. 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 Failed.
Mortuary Sanctum Key. Okay. I'll take it. Not sure how I didn't see that before. Was any of these locked?
Forced it.
Commons, Clot Charm, Clot Charm. Okay. So, was that the key to this? Yes. Nothing there. A hammer. That decidedly looks like an axe. Let's see. Piercing, slashing. Okay. Wait, this leads down. Oh, right. Okay, we are trying to go down. Never mind.
All right.
Except I had already been here. This is where we dang started from. Dang it. Where's the stairs leading down then? Okay. Because that... For some reason I thought I was in the basement or something. I don't know. Oh, apparently I just had never been to this one. What is this? Cleaning rags? Okay. Is there anything notable about you? No. It seems not. So, was there stairs going down there? I didn't even... Ah. There we go. First floor. 732. You notice he's carrying a huge tome in his hands as if taking it somewhere. You carefully take the tome from the corpse's hands. It doesn't seem to notice. The tome appears to be a book of enchantments and wards. It is filled with diagrams and charts detailing various aspects of the necromantic arts. The book itself is extremely heavy. As awkward as the zombie is, it must be extremely strong. Okay. Tome of Bone and Ash. This worn, leather-bound tome lists diagrams and charts detailing several minor wards and enchantments. There are numerous drawings of skeletons, bones, and the manner by which they may be preserved over time. Of particular interest is the section regarding guardians. Apparently, the dustmen animate corpses of fallen giants to serve as guardians for the mortuary. To make them even deadlier, armoring enchantments are woven into their breastplates to help shield them from attacks. The book is much too complex for you to absorb all at once, but it looks as if you could refer to certain sections when the need arises. Cool.
All right.
Another zombie. He smells foul. Okay. Nothing else going on there. I'm taking a risk by talking to you, but... Yeah, nothing that probably wouldn't implicate me in some fashion. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay, that is a thing. Here lies Dayanara. You see a strikingly beautiful ghostly form before you. Her arms are crossed and her eyes are closed. She has long flowing hair and her gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. As you watch, she stirs slightly and her eyes flicker.
You! What is it that brings you here? Have you come to see firsthand the misery you have wrought? Perhaps in death I still hold some shred of use for you, my love.
I don't like either of these options, but I don't have a choice. The spirit makes a begging motion with her hands. How can it be that the thieves of the mind continue to steal my name from your memory? Do you not remember me, my love? The ghost stretches out her arms. Think. Her voice becomes desperate again. The name Dayanara must evoke some memory within you. Oh, the last fates show mercy. Even death cannot chase me from your mind, my love. Do you not see? Your memory shall return. Tell me how I can help you, and I shall. You are one both blessed and accursed, my love, and you are one who is never far from my thoughts and heart. The nature of your curse should be apparent, my love. Look at you. Death rejects you. Your memories have abandoned you. Do you not pause and wonder why? I know that you once claimed you loved me and that you would love me until death claimed us both. I believed that, never knowing the truth of who you were, what you were. What am I? I cannot. She suddenly freezes and she speaks slowly, carefully, as if her voice frightens her. The truth is this. You are one who dies many deaths. These deaths have given the knowing of all things mortal, and in your hand lies the spark of life and death. Those that die near you carry a trace of themselves that you can bring forth. As Dayanara speaks the words, a crawling sensation wells up in the back of your skull. You suddenly feel compelled to look at your hand. As you lift it up and look at it, you can see the blood coursing sluggishly through your arm, pouring into your muscles, and in turn giving strength to your bones.
Updated my journal.
And you know Dayanara is right. You suddenly remember how to coax the dimmest spark of life from a body and bring it forth. The thought both horrifies you and intrigues you. You have remembered how to raise others from the dead. To accessibility, select special abilities button in the quick menu. You can only use this on party members that have died in your presence. It will not work on anyone who does not travel with you, and it will not work on party members you remove from the party while they are dead. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Who are you? And we've already been through this. As you're about to ask Dayanara the question, it catches in your throat. It occurs to you that if you tell her you are looking for an escape route, she may feel you are abandoning her. If you are going to ask her how to leave, you'll need to be delicate about it. In danger? Dayanara looks concerned. Of course, my love. I will aid you any way I can. She closes her eyes for a moment, and you watch an ethereal zephyr pass through her body, stirring her hair. After a moment, the zephyr dies, and her eyes slowly open again. Perhaps there is a way. I sense that this place holds many doors shrouded from mortal eyes. Perhaps you could use one of these portals as a means of escape. Portals are holes in existence, leading to destinations in the inner and outer planes. If you could find the proper key, you could escape through one of them. Portals will reveal themselves when you have the proper key. Unfortunately, these keys can be almost anything. An emotion, a piece of wood, a dagger of silvered glass, a scrap of cloth, a tune you hum to yourself. I fear that the dustmen are the only ones who would know the keys that you could use to leave their halls, my love. Did you have any? Why, you are here with me, my love. As in the times when life was something both of us shared. Now it is the eternal boundary that separates us. It is a barrier for you shall never cross, my love. It is the barrier between your life and what remains of mine. Hold a moment. I learned much when I traveled with you, my love, and what you have lost I have retained. I have not divulged all that I know to you. My sight is clear, whilst you fumble in the darkness for a spark of thought. What is it your sight sees that I do not? Time itself relaxes its hold as the chill of oblivion slowly claims us, my love. Glimpses of things yet to come swarm across my vision. I see you, my love. I see you as you are now, and I see what lies ahead of you. It ripples through the plains, stemming outward from this point. Shall I speak of what I see? Yes. First, I require a promise. A promise you will return. That you will find some means to save me or join me. Very well, my love. As before, I shall have to place my trust in you.
This is what my eyes see, my love. Unfettered by the shackles of time.
I didn't want to necessarily make a commitment to something I don't know if I can actually fulfill.
You shall meet enemies 3, but none more dangerous than yourself in your full glory. They are shades of evil, of good, and of neutrality, given life and twisted by the laws of the planes. You shall come to a prison built of regrets and sorrow, where the shadows themselves have gone mad. There you will be asked to make a terrible sacrifice, my love. For the matter to be laid to rest, you must destroy that which keeps you alive and be immortal no longer. I know that you must die while you still can. The circle must come to a close, my love. You were not meant for this life. You must find that which was taken from you and travel beyond, into the lands of the dead.
What do you mean die while I still can?
Updated my journal.
I do not doubt your ability to rise from the dead. I do believe that every incarnation weakens your thoughts and memories. You claim you have lost your memory. Perhaps it is a side effect of countless deaths. If so, what more will you lose in successive deaths? If you lose your mind, you will not even know enough to realize that you cannot die. You shall truly be doomed. How long has this been going on? I do not truly know, except that it has gone on long enough.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
She smiles, but there is only sadness in it. She closes her eyes, and with an ethereal whisper, she fades. You back with me, Chief? You kind of drifted out on me there. You do not... Oh. Uh-huh. You're rattling your bone box with some woman? Where? What? No, you just kind of drifted out for a bit there. Just stood there, statue-like. I was a little worried you'd gone addled on me again. I'm fine, I think. Okay, that's interesting. So I have... Well, I saw a 3 there. It makes me think that I can only use it 3 times. Oh, 3 times per day. Never mind. Holy cow. I mean, is there a restriction on it? Yes, but my goodness, that is potent. Looks like a screaming skull with sharp blades protruding from its sides. Just want to see if there was anything else on this floor before I look in earnest for a way out. I saw the portal pop up, but I don't know if that's just... if it just showed up by proximity or if I actually have the means of going through it. Skeleton's intricate bronze armor is riveted onto its rib cage and shoulder blades with a series of iron bolts. As you study the frame behind the armor, you notice the same iron bolts are set into the skeleton's shoulder, elbow, pelvic, and knee joints. A mass of thick leather cords and heavy knotted ropes run along the length of the skeleton's arms and legs, woven in such a pattern that they resemble muscles and tendons, like the other skeletons we've seen. Symbols on it? Almost unconsciously, you let your gaze relax as you look at the symbols. After a moment, the symbols cease shifting and resolve into a trail of runes that run up and down the breastplate. Strangely enough, the interlocking pattern of runes reminds you of chains. And with that thought, you suddenly recall that these runes are some sort of warding enchantment. I do have this book. You consult the tome and compare the diagrams to the markings on the breastplate. From what you can make out, the runes are a lesser armoring enchantment, but several skull-shaped runes and spherical tracings along the edge of the armor suggest that several greater necromantic and warding enchantments are woven in as well. Touching the skeleton will most likely cause it to awaken and defend itself. From what you can make out from the tome, it seems the armoring enchantment applies only to the breastplate. The necromantic enchantment allows the skeleton to be raised, but it is the warding enchantment that gives the skeleton its limited awareness of its surroundings. You'd guess that if you were to mar the skeleton's wards, it would interpret it as an attack, unless you blinded it with your presence first. Okay. It's a good thing I saved recently. If I'm gonna do this, I need to do the warding one first. The work is difficult and nerve-wracking at first, but slowly your mind begins to focus and the runes begin to unravel beneath your attack. Within minutes, the giant skeleton has been stripped of the enchantments binding it. It collapses, falling to the floor with a crash of bones and a heavy clanging noise. That's one way of gaining experience. You wait for a moment, but no one responds to the sound. Moving quickly, you sift through the skeleton's parts on the floor. Most of it is too heavy or too old to be useful, but you discover a piece of the skeleton's breastplate with a majority of one of the broken enchantments engraved on it. You have a feeling that it could prove useful.
I feel stronger.
And I leveled. Nice. Usable only by mages, of course. So yeah, because I'm not a mage, I can't actually use it. But level. One characteristic point earned. Okay. Ah. Um. Well, darn. Cool. I'm not gonna get that lucky with these other ones. Or
Looks like my skills have increased.
ah. Cool. I mean, if that's a lot of experience, so heck, why not? If it's gonna let me do it to all of them, I might as well do it to all of them and get all this experience. Dispelling the enchantment is easier this time around, and the runes quickly unravel beneath your attack. Within minutes, the giant skeleton has been stripped of the enchantments binding it. Remembering what happened to the first, you catch the skeleton before it falls, and with a grunt, slowly lower it to the ground. You quickly rummage through the skeleton's remains, and once again, you uncover a piece of the skeleton's breastplate. Like the first, this one also has a fragment of its broken enchantment engraved on it. Did I get a okay. Aha. So, like, what's the difference here between lesser warding and armor? I wonder. I mean, 800 experience is good. Makes me glad I came across this book. Ooh, greater warding. Not sure how I'm supposed to use these, but especially since, not a mage. Crescent Hatchet. Okay. 2 to 7. You know what? It's an improvement on the slashing damage, so I'll take that. There we go. Is there anything else? Okay. Alright. So then, I guess join me next time when we see if I have the beads of entering that. And if so, then we'll see where it leads. So until then, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice day.